You know, it's nice to actually be known for something that isn't just the culmination of your negative traits, by which I mean being known for doing something stupid. But on a platform like YouTube, I can't put this aside forever because, well, at this rate, it will eventually become an issue that I'm not boasting, but I'm already getting quite a few followers, quite a few subscribers. And as much as I would want to be able to interact with them all, like be able to respond to every comment, to say something meaningful to everyone, as I get more and more subscribers, it'll be harder and harder to do that. I'll have less and less time in the day. I mean, I have a lot of time in every day, but when that number gets higher, it takes longer to go through all the messages. Eventually, you'll be spending not 10 minutes, you'll be spending an hour, maybe 2 hours going through comments when your subscriber count gets high enough. And that's one thing I fear. I want to be able to, well, I want to actually interact with people. I want to say something meaningful to them. As it stands, before recording this video, I have 139 subscribers. So it's not an issue yet. But that's what I worry about. As that number gets higher, and as I get more and more comments on my videos, the more time it takes to go through them all, the more time it takes to respond. I'm not a busy man, so this is as much work as I normally put into a day, so make a video or two every week or so and call it quits. But I say but a lot. There's a but to every but I say. But I don't have infinite time. No one does. I mean, you may want a big content creator to respond to you when you make a comment, but they don't always have the time. They're doing so many other projects that they're unable to make time for anything else. That's why they often set up Discord and Twitter things, like set up different accounts elsewhere so that people can interact there and see what they're doing. But even then, they can't respond to every individual comment, to every individual thing that's said. It's impossible. And I'm worried I'm going to end up doing the same. I'm sure I've said before that I care a lot about my subscribers, and I do. I honestly do. That's why I'm worried. Because it'll get to a point where I can't make time for everyone if I get enough subscribers. Now, YouTube is a hobby for me. It's not a job. I don't make money off of YouTube. If anything, I'm sure I've actually spent money to start making videos. I mean, this phone wasn't free. I can't afford the recording setup. I can't afford a good computer. I have a notebook. I can't make videos of that. I made one video off that. Tried to play an old game of Flight Simulator, and the amount of lag in that video, I wouldn't do it again. I'm just surprised that so many people have actually taken interest in what I've made through videos like music and games and other bullshit. I mean, essentially, you're just watching a guy smoke a cigarette and talk. That's all you ever really watch on this channel. So, I want to say now in this video, in the event that I ever do become popular enough to be considered a successful YouTuber, we'll say, I'm not going to be able to talk to everyone. I'm not going to be able to read every single comment. I'm not going to be able to react to them all. Because I'm just one person making videos. It would be different if I was a group, this channel. A group of people. Because then you'd be able to interact with different people. But, as I said, I'm just one person. I'm one guy. I'm not good with communication. I have social anxiety. I'm terrible in conversation. Look, it's all well and good for me to speak into a camera, but when I'm actually talking to a real person, I'm fumbling over my words and I'm making a joke of myself. I hate the way I sound. I hate the way my voice sounds. I hate the way I look. I mean, I look like a criminal. I'm impolite with the way I speak. I tend to say stupid things, insulting things, things that would make a sailor blush. And I just rolled a cigarette so tight I'm making a fart sound in my mouth every time I suck out of it. But anyway, I decided to make this video to say that even though I won't be able to talk to everyone, despite that, I care about every single time that number goes up or down. Because when it goes up, I know that I'm actually entertaining people. That I'm actually making something that's worth watching. And when it goes down, I respect that as well. Because then I know that I have room to improve. I know that I'm doing something wrong, so I need to improve myself. Need to improve upon the content that I make. So what else is there to say, really? I know in my profile I say I want you to subscribe, that I'd appreciate it. And I do. But every time that number goes up, and every time someone comments, the more often it happens, the less able I am to respond. And I really don't like that. I don't like the fact that I can't do so many things at once. It's nobody's fault. It is what it is. No one can do that much at once. So I just wanted to say this now. If in future, if I'm ever more successful on the platform, if I'm unable to respond to your comments, well, I apologize, because this is a note to my future self as well, so. A note to my future self and my future subscribers, if any, that while I will do my best to interact with any community I manage to gain, any kind of followers, I won't be able to interact with you all, so I'm sorry. Maybe I should have titled this as the video I didn't want to make, because this actually isn't. But it had to be said. I know my limitations, and All I ask is that you respect the fact that I can't do so much at once if it comes to it. So I want to say thank you for watching this far, if you did. Or if you just skipped to the last few seconds of the video, well, yeah, sure. I don't mind. I'm Rhapsody. Feck off.